Hey Bob, as a pet owner, what should I be aware of before I buy in a co-op or a condo?
Well, that's a good question, Jason. Co-ops, by definition, is a group of people who together own the building and make rules that they all abide by and pay all of the expenses. So some of the rules that they may have to abide by is whether or not you could have a pet. Some buildings are termed pet friendly. In other words, they allow pets. Other buildings could be pet friendly but have a restriction on the types of pets you could bring in. Some co-ops have been known to put a weight restriction on the type of pet you could bring in. 40-pound dog. Probably you'll never see a 40-pound cat, but I guess anything is possible. Other co-ops also put restrictions on the breeds of dogs. And this brings up an interesting situation where you have a mutt and you would tell the co-op board, yes, well, even though I have a 40-pound dog that looks like a Rottweiler, it is really a different breed of dog. And of course, to prove that is not too easy. You really probably don't want to do a DNA test on your animal. Maybe some people do and present that to the board. But I still think whether the dog is a true type of certain breed, the co-op will probably deny it if it is on their list of dogs that or pets that they don't want in the building. So that's a very important aspect. The contract for the purchase of a real estate of a co-op actually has a paragraph in it indicating not only who will be living in the unit, but if there are any pets. So most real estate attorneys encourage their clients, question them first, and if they do have a pet, encourage them to list those pets in the co-op. Probably the worst situation to have, and it occasionally happens, either the attorney doesn't ask, or the client doesn't tell, or the client doesn't tell the whole story, and somehow that paragraph about pets is fudged a little. They do close on the co-op unit, move in, and then they get the board after them to try to terminate their lease because they brought an animal in that wasn't allowed under their bylaws. So things could get pretty sticky in that situation. But if you're a pet owner, you're a pet lover, you're certainly not going to give up your pet for your housing situation. So you'll probably look for a building that is pet friendly, research it thoroughly, that they allow all sizes and all types of animals in there, and you should make your decision based on that information.